Wake up, be a lead. Street ambassadors.
DVD.
Hey, what it is, folks, man, it's your man DJ Prost. I'm here at Elite Studios. This is Street Ambassadors DVD. I'm here with the only Dro, man. He's making a lot of moves out here on the scene. Y'all, we just want to get a little bit, who he is right now. We gotta find out who Dro is. So let's ask him a few questions and figure out what's going on. How long you been doing music, man?
Man, I've been doing music since like 2008, so about going on 7 to 8 years. Been pushing real strong the last 3-4 years with the music and the music videos and the CDs I've been putting out, and the mainstream, going kind of, heading towards mainstream is where I'm at right now. So basically about 7-8 years.
So definitely on that come up, you've been grinding out here. So tell me, 7 years, this has been a big year, a lot of events have gone down. How are you doing your music career this year?
Man, 2016 has been basically the most, I want to say the biggest year because of what's going on. Opened up for Trey the Truth, Zero, both Houston legends.
Got you.
Also Baby Bash, just going in there. Shout out to R Young making that happen. Good promotion right there, promoter right there. And what else? Was doing shows here, not only here but also out of state. That's been going on. Also got covered by the news media this year. Dropped a big music video by Rockin' Real Films. And just working with other artists, we got lots of things coming up. But this year has definitely been the biggest year that I've had, so far in my career, man.
Okay, definitely, man. I like that. As you talk, man, I'm getting the feel that you really love this. It's more than just the money, more about just the fans and the fame, man. So tell me, when did you know that music was your passion?
Basically, whenever I'm recording, I'm in the booth, and I know it's my passion because the time that goes by, and when you're in there, you can just feel it. It's your high. When people want to work out, that's their high.
Mm-hmm.
People that play sports, that's their high. Music when you're on stage is it's a whole live feeling that you get, and it takes you to a higher level spiritually and all that.
Like that.
So that's kind of when I realized. But I want to say a couple years back, whenever I knew. Didn't matter about the money no more. It was just I stopped stressing out. I'm just gonna keep doing music because people who play basketball, they're not always trying to get to the NBA. They just want to play basketball. So me, I just want to work hard, and people that notice that they're gonna notice because when you work hard, people are gonna start seeing you making moves, and then they're gonna start doing it. That's exactly what they want to do. Like got covered by Keyline magazine. Radio's been playing. They've been working with it and just getting interviews. Like I said, with the news media and everybody that if they see you with a movement. Everybody's gonna fuck with you if everybody else fucks with you. And that's just how it is in the industry, and you got to learn the hard way. But basically, that's kind of when I knew that's what I wanted. This is what I want to do, despite if I make money or not. But the money will come if you let it come. Yeah.
All right. So tell me, man, what's your ultimate mission in life?
In life with music, or also in life, is basically to be on a platform where I want to be financially independent, not really have to worry about money, but doing what I love, and that's kind of where I want to go. So many people work to live or live to work. I believe that everybody can find their passion and just do that for the rest of your life. Success will come to you as long as you're happy. You're not happy when you're successful.
I got you, man. You just said a word that I love. I love success, man. People measure it in different ways.
Oh, yeah.
How do you define success?
Success is whenever you're most happy when you're doing what you want to do. It can either be money or not. People will say, "Oh, successful is when you got cars and this and money and all this and then all that stuff, materialistic stuff." But success is when you're most happy what you're doing. You got people that want to work. And they might be happy. That they might be successful to themselves, but to other people. So success to me is just when you're doing what you love all day, every day.
All right, so even when you're doing what you love, man, it's certain things that come around every month that you gotta do. It's called B-I-L-L, bills. So tell me, man, are you getting paid off your career?
I'm doing everything independent. I am a independent recording national artist. So you do have your shows that you have to get paid for. That you got your features, but it's been for about half of my career, I've been having to do free things, so that way I can get to that level to get paid. But at this moment, I get shows that pay you, and then you got other shows that are more for promotion. But what it is to artists is that you have to brand yourself, and when you're branding yourself, you're at shows and you sell merchandise, and that's where you really get the money. And you got all these big artists when they do tours and stuff, they get most of their money from merchandise. And then you do get shows, but also there's also kind of ways that you get paid. It's off of YouTube views, Spotify. So I get paid off of features, shows, and then when you bring out the merchandise, that's majority where the money comes from. Or when I have CDs that come out, and I'll go deliver myself, and it'll go for like 5 or 10. I got shirts coming out, so that's where the money comes from, and then that goes into your budget, and you can release music videos, and that's when the people realize that that's what you're doing with the money, you know. And then you can spend a little bit on yourself, but
exactly
everything goes right back to your business, because you know. But being an independent artist, you have to pay for everything yourself, like the events that I've thrown in the past. It's all come from my pocket or other people that want to be in the event, and that's how we make our money back. But right now I'm at the point where, you know, I want to give everything that I can for free, and then later on when I'm at a bigger platform, that's where the real money will come. So right now I'm not too worried about the money, but it comes in different
with it, man.
So
that's part of the game. Don't be impatient, baby. Brand yourself, and the money come.
Yeah, Drone Music is the brand. That's what I'm repping. You know, it's Oklahoma City. Drone Music is just who I am, and you know, so that's whenever you see a shirt or a CD, it'll have Drone Music, and that's whenever I'm out there on shows, you'll always find me with merchandise, either selling them or giving them away. But you know, that's where the money.
All right, so tell me, what inspired you to become an artist in the first place?
Whenever I started listening to rap when I was little, probably like, I was young, man, like 9 years old or something, but it was just playing around and writing poems, not even without a beat. And then someone would tell me, you know, oh, you should do it. And then when I realized that I can actually do it and rhyme these words, and people started paying attention, when you get somebody's attention and they can feel what you're feeling, that's what inspired me. Because when I listen to music, I can feel what they're saying and relate, and that's how I wanted to give to the crowd and the fans. And you know, they can relate to things that I'm talking about. It could be serious, we could be partying, or anything that you're going through life. So what inspired me is whenever I move somebody, you know, someone told me one of my videos was like, oh, you know, this helped me every day, and I was suicidal, and your video, you know, so that's really strong, you know. So that's what pushes you. You can have so many negative comments or anything, and people talking bad about you, but when you get that good heart person that says something, that's
come from the core,
just bring you right back up. So that inspires me. I'm inspired every day, you know, when I wake up. You know, you got to keep pushing no matter what for those type of fans, because it's the people that you don't know that are going to be your biggest ones. And I've learned so much that you can't rely on people you do know, because they're the ones that don't want to.
Wow. You preach that.
Yeah.
All right, so tell me, all right, so that's the inspire you to be an artist. And we know that music is like something that you put into the atmosphere, and it's something that just spread. It spread like a wildfire. Other artists have put stuff in the atmosphere before you. Are you inspired by any of those artists that have come before? And if so, who? I want to know who.
Yeah. I've been inspired by Tupac, how he talks politically, but at the same time he'll talk about stuff that he was going through, gangster stuff, and people could relate to that. And then when he used that, you know, he pushed out the political stuff, and then that's what got people's more, you know, that's what got their attention more. He was talking about real shit, and he was talking too much. We still don't know what happened to him, but he's that artist that he's not scared to talk about what's going on politically. You know, I'm not a political activist, but I'm very informed about what's going on and the bigger picture in the United States. But that's just one artist. J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar, the realest ones. You know, Joey Badass, all of them. Just newer artists that you're meeting on the way there. But those are the ones that set the foundation, you know,
for what you're doing.
Of what, you know,
what
inspired.
We talk about Tupac, we talk about political stuff, man. We are in the great state of Oklahoma.
Oh yeah, baby.
Some things, we got a few bad notches right now, though, man. We just had a serious budget cut to our kids' education, man. You had something to say about that?
Yeah, man. There was this the school's U.S. Grant and Northwest classes, man. They were, I guess, they were fed up with the school budget cuts that's been going on, and they knew that it was either going to affect them or affect the students before them. And what they did is that they took a day where they all kind of stood out in protest, and they walked out of class to make a stand. And some people were, you know, it was trending and they were following and they were doing that. But other people, whoever started it, they actually want to make a difference and bring awareness. A lot of people would criticize, well, they're not learning. But if you're in a class like that and the public school system is failing, then they're not learning anything in the first place. So, you know, it brought the news media out there. They were getting thousands of views. It went pretty basically viral. And so every Monday, what I do is I do shout outs. I'll do a new song, and then I'll shout people out at the end. And so that brought a theme to me. I was like, well, I should do this. And then there's this OT Genesis song called "Cut It."
Yeah.
And so I was the whole day I'm thinking like, man, I should just do something for fun, but at the same time bring awareness to it.
Definitely.
And so I recorded it. I was like, budget, cut it. Schools talking about the everything that what can happen, the effects, the domino effect that can happen whenever these budget cuts start happening, millions of dollars, and then that I put that out, and then I put a video out also with these kids dancing to it, and that kind of blew up. And at first it got this teacher's attention named Mickey Dollins, who was running for state representative,
Gotcha.
who happens to be a teacher at U.S. Grant, who's getting laid off. So he's actually he's affected by this budget cut.
Personally, yeah.
Yeah, but he's also running for state representative, so he can make a difference. So he brought me out there, was like, hey, come talk to the class and let them know about your career and what inspired you with the song, same thing. And then so I went out there, talked to the students, got like two artists, Alejandro Garcia and this guy named Giovanni. So I'm trying to put them under my wing, but they were inspired just by me. So going back to what inspires me is when I inspire somebody else,
Definitely.
But so I talked to them. Then that Saturday, that same week, so it's still blowing up. Saturday, Fox 25 News anchor, she hit me up on Facebook. She messaged me, hey, let's do an interview. I didn't really have time to do much. I'm like, all right, let's do it now. Let's knock it out. Showered, soap, hygiene. I met her out, and she's like, let's go to. I was like, let's go to Northwest Classic, and it'd be a good theme. So we knocked it out. The interview. She asked me questions why I put out the song. The song blew up even more. They put it on there, and then Channel 4 hit me up. They're like, they want to do the same thing, and they met me out where I was at. They were like, we'll come to you. It only take 10 minutes. Let's go. And I was just, right there, and they came to me. We knocked that out again, and it just it's grown from there. So what it is though is that, it's putting me on a platform, but I'm not, but at the same time, I'm talking about music, and I was telling them that what it is like the way Tupac did is music. Here they'll listen to it, but at the same time they're getting information that they might have not known. Not everybody, you can talk to somebody, 2 out of 5 people don't even know what's going on, but they got kids that it's gonna affect them. So but not everybody watches the news or read. They don't care because they're too busy keeping up with the Kardashians. So everybody listens.
Wow.
Everybody listens to music. So they get that from me. So that's why and then. I also did Telemundo. They hit me up that same weekend. So I did that in Spanish. My Spanish is all right, but I was they all understood what the cause was, and they were with it. Yeah. Because this was trending, and when a news story is trending, like the budget cuts, people will talk about it, and just like what's going on with Orlando, that'll be trending, and then they'll just wait till the next big thing.
Definitely.
But that's what happened with that, man. So it's crazy. That's definitely helping. They gave me a good boost in my career this year. That's why this year's
been crazy,
pretty big, man.
All right, that's dope. That's dope. All right, we talked about all the deep stuff, man. Then we about to do some rapid, quick questions, real quick. Kind of see who you are on just a personal level, real quick. All right, favorite movie?
Forrest Gump.
Forrest Gump. Favorite quote from Forrest Gump?
Oh man, see, I'm pretty good, man. I watched that movie so much.
Favorite quote? Come on, first one.
Oh man, okay. So there's this scene, man, that I'm gonna go ahead and reenact.
Okay, go ahead.
So you know what I'm saying?
Go ahead.
So you got Forrest, man. Okay, here we go. But it's just basically everything. I could name every line, but so he was like. Why don't you love me, Janae? And then, will you marry me? She's like, oh. And then she says something, but he's like, and he walks out. He's like, I may not be the smartest man, but I do know what love is. And then he walks out, man. But he's like,
Okay, all right. Favorite TV series on right now?
I watched The Walking Dead, and I probably binged that for like the whole series, until I caught up to the ones that were shown on TV.
Okay.
But The Walking Dead, man.
Walking Dead.
Zombies.
Favorite TV series of all time?
Oh man.
Hey, throwbacks. You gotta compare. Okay.
Wanna go back to it? I was like,
he got time to think. Okay, see, it's all good. All right, if you were not doing music, what would you be doing?
Man, I know as skinny as I am, man. I think I'll be in sports, man.
Doing sports?
Maybe,
What sport? What?
man, I want to say boxing, man.
Boxing? Okay,
Boxing,
okay,
fuck with my
okay,
head a little
okay.
bit, but I'm pretty quick running. But also, you know, I think, you know, I got,
Then you throw
got
them
some
hands?
boxing friends.
Alright,
Whenever, you
alright.
know, I can be.
That's an open challenge for anybody. Okay, see, he just
Like,
called y'all
oh,
out.
shit.
Nah, I ain't saying that. All right, so check this out, man. Tell the people social media and where they can find your music videos. Check out the cutting video. Check all that stuff out, man. Tell the people where they can find
if
you.
you want just the music right now, I release most of my new music on SoundCloud.com slash Dro. No, slash. So let me start over. SoundCloud.com slash Team Dro. You can find all my most updated new music, my shout outs, all that. You can find me on Facebook as well. It's probably where you're watching this. Jose Dro Orduña. You can find my fan page, JRO405 OKC. Twitter at Dro405, Instagram at JRO Official Music. You can also my YouTube page. It's, you know, pretty big, Dro Music. You can watch all my music videos, my newest ones right there. I'm just gonna keep releasing them. Basically, I want to keep dropping music videos. I want to drop events, concerts, upcoming shows right now, man. We got the OKC Boat Party. That's in July 3rd. That's on a Sunday. Basically, we got rented a double-decker boat. Out, you know, we can't do it here because I guess they said the lakes were too small. Telemundo sponsoring it, 98.5 El Patron. So right now, it's like a lot of Hispanic sponsors came out and was doing it. They see me on the news. It just helped that, and you know, but we're doing that on July 3rd. I got tomorrow OP Lounge, which is what's today what's the date?
Today's the 22nd, I believe.
22nd. So that's tomorrow. I'm usually at Hubbly Bubbly Hookah Lounge on every Monday, trying to do every Monday of the month. Also, we got Neon Energy Drink Music Festival out in Gainesville. I want to say July 23rd. We also got Summer Jam coming up in August, and that's with PT right there.
P-Vels, P54,
Yeah, right
I
there,
got
man. You know, and
Salute.
it just, you know, I get booked a lot. You know, we're trying to, you know, I'm basically still doing everything independent, and I'm just gonna keep working hard. But you know, the shows are coming. Like I said, this is 2016, man.
Big year.
Being on Keyline magazine and just getting, you know, I need the drill music movement strong this year, and everybody that's paying attention, they just keep watching. You know, we're gonna keep dropping it, and you guys just keep coming out to the shows. And, you know, we're gonna get it in for Oklahoma City, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is Dro Music, man.
Yes,
Glad to
sir.
have you, man.
You too, DJ Pro Star, man.
Salute. We out.
All right.